Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon111, and welcome back to the Monumenta server. I am over here at the jeweler, and I need to help with some quests. We did the Northwest quest last time. East, Southeast, and South. I think East is possibly the one that I lucked into, and so I think Southeast and South are the ones that we may need. Right, we had tried to find this one once before, and now I have a better sense of where to look. And so basically, if I take off my shield and we take a good look at this, the Old Village, I did find a place that was called the Old Village last time, and I guess with the chat is probably the best way. So we kind of come in through the bridge, on the bridge here. There's a village here, but then apparently there's a mine entrance. If we go past the village and back over here to the left, we'll find the entrance to the mines, and so that's where we're going to need to go. I think I have a good sense of where that is in my head. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave the map on the ground, and I will head out the south entrance, and we'll go try to find that. Alright, so I'm over here at the south entrance, exiting out of the city. A bunch of skeletons over there, so I guess I should be prepared to run. And interesting, there's been a fire over here apparently. Not sure what's going on with that. I'm going to just try to run past the skeletons, rather than have to deal with them. They shoot at me a little bit, that's fine. I should be able to outrun them. This is the village. And so rather than stay in the village, I kind of want to go past the village and kind of over in this direction. And apparently that's where we're going to find the entrance to the mines. It did look like, yeah, this looks like the path that I had seen on the map. And, ooh, it looks like there's some type of... Are there signs here, or is this just kind of like a lamppost, I suppose? But I think the mines entrance is somewhere in this vicinity. So let's see if we can discover it. There's a little lake. Let's leave a little bit of light here. I have plenty of torches nowadays. Okay, the baby zombie is going to make things unpleasant, so I'm not so happy about that. And it also seems to be the case that I missed my opportunity to find the mine entrance. And so I'm going to try to get in an area where I'm kind of away from all the mobs who are chasing me, and then try to run back there and take a second look. Alright, it turns out that there are just a ton of mobs, and trying to run away from the mobs is not necessarily a thing that is going to happen. So basically, I'm just going to run back through the same area that I just went back through, and try to eat some food occasionally while I'm doing it. I thought from the look at the map that it was going to be somewhere in this vicinity. Like, there's a lake over here. There's that crazy lamppost. Let me start exploring around in the little woodsy area a little bit more. And possibly also we can... Ah, darn it. Okay, I'm going to need to drink my potion here in a minute. Okay, a skeleton shot a zombie, which could work in my favor. But yeah, I need to quit taking damage. I need to heal up a little bit. Oh gosh. This is not going to work. I don't even know where I am. Darn it. That did not work at all. Okay, there are lots of mobs just like randomly on the surface. Yeah, let me put on something. Alright, we are on a corpse run. I think I have a sense of kind of the path that I took over there, and so hopefully I will be able to find my stuff again. Yeah, I guess I did not appreciate just how many mobs spawn naturally on the surface in the darkness on this multiplayer server. And I mean, I wasn't really, trying to block any skeleton arrows with my shield or anything like that, but I don't know. I'm used to vanilla Minecraft, and you can run around on the surface and get away from the mobs, but there just usually aren't this many mobs. And I guess with the number of players in the server and different people are in different places, the mob cap, effectively works differently than it does when you're in single player, and I need to get used to that. Okay, so there's the little lake, and so somewhere kind of just over this hill, back near the swamp, is where my corpse should be. So right now there aren't very many mobs here. It'd be nice if it was like this all the time. And I think I died somewhere right over here. Can I find my pile of stuff, please? Yes, here it is. Great. Okay. Did I pick up all of it? It will be hard for me to tell. Going to go ahead and put even on the Curse of Binding shirt and all this other stuff. Okay, I think I have just about everything. So that's great. Possibly lost a stack of torches, or maybe... Oh, there's a stack of torches. Great. Okay. I think that really was everything. And for whatever reason, there's like no mobs here now. So that's a nice change of pace. Let's see. I will take some of the dirt that's on the ground because blocks are relatively precious. Oh, now there's some mobs coming, finally. I still haven't found the entrance to the mine. I almost wonder if I should have taken the map. But I'm going to look around a little bit more now that I have a little bit more confidence in my surroundings. And it's a little bit better lit because I have been putting some light down around here. So let's see if we can find this mine entrance. Okay, I'm being chased by a baby zombie, so let's go ahead and deal with this guy. Oh, multiple baby zombies, apparently. Oh, and a skeleton. Did not see the skeleton originally. He's a bigger threat now. Oh, wow. That was weird. It seemed like... Oh, is there another... What's going on here? What is this game? Alright, the baby zombies. Sorry that it's so dark. Let me try to get a torch somewhere. Alright, that should help. Baby zombies will have trouble getting at me in the water. So I should be able to kill them off. And there was something with, like, it felt like my warrior's, like, critical strike ability went off, but it was when an arrow got reflected off my shield, but maybe I was misinterpreting what happened there. In any case, I'm looking around for the mine. I kind of wish I'd brought the map again. I thought I had a good sense of where I was going, although, honestly, I'm not sure if the map would help all that much. Oh, maybe it's over there. Where did you come from, spider? You're just going to drown. Ah, you can still hit me from below the lily pad. How cheap. I will switch back to bread after I finish this fish that I took when I went on the corpse run. Spider, did you come from over here? Okay, there is a bunch of coal over here, which kind of suggests a mine-like place, and I actually do have my fortune pickaxe. And so while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and fortune up some coal. Okay, well, I got practically another stack of coal, so I'm jazzed about that. Still don't know where the mines are, though. Here's another point of interest. I don't think I've been here before. This is not what I was looking for. Oh, hello, witch. Let's deal with you. Great. And is this a witch spawner, or did I just get unlucky? It is a witch spawner. Okay, so there might be some good loot in here, possibly. Such as whatever potions are here. Jump boost. And splash of instant health. Okay, that's nice. And there's a way to climb up. I guess while I'm here, I wouldn't mind getting some more loot. If I can manage to stay alive while doing it. So let's try. I hear another witch, but I wonder if it's one that just spawned outside from the spawner that I just broke. Okay, we have another spawner here. Say goodbye. And a chest. Ah, this has some nice things. Okay, I'll take this stuff. Alright, hey, these pants have protection 1. That's pretty nice. Although I was wearing leather, and that's cloth. But protection 1 is probably worth it. Ooh, I hear a slime. I think he might be spawning from there. This appears to be some other village that maybe has lots of witch huts in it. That's kind of scary. Where am I? Okay, this is a bridge. Does this bridge go back to town or just other places? I'm a little bit lost at this point, but it's fun to explore. Let's see, here's a creeper. Let's deal with him. I think I'll spend a little bit more time looking before I go back and grab the map again. I think the mine should be somewhere back over in this direction. So I'm going to try once more. See if I can find it. Yeah, there's the edge of town anyway. Alright, I'm occasionally taking on 1 or 2 skeletons out here. The area is much better lit. I'm back near the area where I died and where I've lit up a bit of this area. I'm still not seeing wherever the mine entrance might be, so I think I'm going to have to go back to town. Okay, I'm on the outskirts of the village that was also on the map, and it's a village that we've kind of conquered a bit before. Hey, there's a bunch of coal. Okay, so let's try this again. Old village. I'm currently facing south. So, the map would be like this. There's a dock right over there that's just kind of north of the village that I believe is kind of right here. And there's the village, and then we walk around behind the village, and I can't tell what this dark thing near the G and the E in village is. I don't know if that's a mountain or another lake, but it seems like we walk behind there, and then there should be a mine entrance a little bit further down that path where we stay on kind of the lightest gray-brown or whatever. And so I'm going to start at the village, and then I'm going to kind of continue southeast past something dark colored and see if I can find this mine entrance. Okay, I'm running through the village. So this is somewhere that we just were recently. Here's the edge of the village. So I guess this dark colored thing must be this lake. There's this lamppost here. This lamppost is almost on the other side of the lake. Is the mine by the lamppost? Did I miss the mine entrance by the lamppost? Is there like a hole here? This feels like it could be the right location, because there's the village, here's the lake. It seems like it would be here, or it would be like right here. Like there's holes in the ground. I don't know if other people were trying to dig in this location. And then this quickly becomes kind of mountainous over here. So I feel like maybe it would be by the lamppost. I'm going to do some digging around here. I feel silly digging, but I don't see the entrance, and it seems like this would be the correct location on the map. Alright, well there's bedrock right here. Still not finding it. There's kind of a square on the map right here over the lake, and so I was thinking maybe that was this house. It's not really shaped like a square on the lake though. Just trying to look at this again. Let's see if we can find that square cut out into what I presume is this body of water. Because, oh, hello, spider. If we could find that, it looks like the entrance would just be to the south. And I guess it could be this house and its little dock. That's kind of like a square thing that's abutting over the water. Because then the water, yeah, then does kind of continue on that way. So if it were, then that would suggest that the mine entrance is just a little ways over here. And it is awfully near the lamppost, which seems suspicious. But I just can't find an entrance to a mine. Okay, well I can't find the mine. I did, however, see that up this waterfall there is some kind of point of interest, it looks like. So I'm going to see if I can make my way over there. Since as long as we're out here, we might as well have some fun exploring something. Oh, what is this? Red stuff. Alright. I will not touch this. Oh, this looks like it could be a mine entrance. Do we have to climb up a mountain in order to get it? And they've talked about the fact, as they've been taking the beta feedback, that there isn't really signs for anything. And so even if you reach a location, you can't have any kind of way to verify that it's the location that you think it is. But maybe this is it. Oh, wow. What did that guy give me? I think weakness. And so do you get the potion effect even if you block the arrow with your shield? It seems like that's what I just saw. Alright, fortunately this guy moves very slowly. Let me see if it was weakness and for how long it is. It is weakness, and it was on the order of 10 or 15 seconds, I think. Okay, so yeah, he is firing weakness arrows. And, okay, well, there's a whole place here. So let's try to... Oops, okay, I see one more spawner I want to get some light on. And let's back up and block. Oh, this guy is using a pickaxe, all right. Okay, the pickaxe does make me think that this might be the mines. If it is, the map is definitely not to scale. Alright, I'm going to quit complaining about the map. You guys know I don't like the map. I don't think it's very helpful to find locations. But let's just move on from that and start enjoying playing Minecraft and fighting monsters and dealing with CTM-y kind of stuff. There's a lot of gravel around here. Okay, crap. Let's use that to my advantage. Oh, crap. Oh, gosh. Let's do that. Crap. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to retrieve my stuff from there. Wow, that is a difficult spot. Poop. Let me put on a full set of some type of armor. I'm really nervous about that one. And, like, there's creeper spawners and things around there. Yikes. Okay, let me get a few things together. Alright, I've got some big boy food. I've also got a speed potion, in case we need to try to run in there and run out. But yeah, that ended up being a very difficult area. Let's see if I can find my way back to it. It's somewhere kind of up the mountain over here, but I think it's a little bit farther this way first. Here we have the village, which apparently reset because I had put a torch on that spawner right there. Yeah, I went up this stairway. And then I saw a waterfall over here, and then I came up this way. Yes, so this is the right location. Let me just go ahead and drink the swiftness potion right now. And we will try to run back in here and fetch our stuff. Let's add a little bit of light as we go, just to try to help us out. There's our stuff. Alright, adding light. Actually, this is a great opportunity to put down a whole bunch of light in here. So let's try to grab the rest of our stuff. Some of it doesn't fit in our inventory. I will sort that out in a moment. While I have the speed potion and while there aren't many monsters... Okay, there's some monsters. I'm going to add a little bit more light. Just to various spots. Okay, we'll try to come back in there in a moment. Let me sort through some inventory. And possibly kill off a few bad guys. Okay, I have some of my inventory sorted. Let's run back in. Let's try to dump these off as well and see if I can pick up a few more things that I think were still in the pile here. Not sure what it was. Oh, the map. That's something I definitely don't need. I don't think this is the mines, probably. But let's break those things. And, okay, we have a lot of creepers behind us, so let's try to deal with them in a moment. Okay, let's try to use our warrior capabilities as well. Hi-ya! Alright, we can knock them all back. No one's sneaking up behind me. Hi-ya! Cool. Alright, creepers drop carrots, apparently. I think I've seen that more than once. So I think that might be part of their loot tables. It would be better to have like a second weapon or anything over here. Okay, I do have 36 arrows, so I could use arrows if I want to. Seems like our speed potion is maybe still going, so let's try to take advantage of that too. Ouch. Okay, there is a skeleton somewhere, and the creeper is also going to be a threat. So creeper, actually, if you want to blow up... Ah, there's silverfish, right, I forgot about silverfish. I was going to say you could blow up some cobblestone and some coal for me. But apparently the cobblestone was a lie. And now we have at least one silverfish running around. Let's see what this guy... There's a silverfish, okay. Can I kill the silverfish? Okay, that seems... Oh gosh, look at all these guys, crap. Okay, I have a moment. I fell in a hole. But those guys are fighting amongst themselves, which works in my favor. Do I have a potion? Yes, I should have a splash potion on the bar, definitely. Except for I need sword on the bar, I need this here. There we go. Okay. Inventory resorted. Hiya! Knockback. Alright, the other ghost guy doesn't see me right now. So while he doesn't see me... Great! Someone was just slain by a bandit. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. Let's see. There is another spawner over here. Let's get rid of it. Kablam! I suppose if I stay in this area for 20 minutes, it will be resetting, and then it'll tell me the name of the area, and then I would know what it is. Irony. Okay, let's just go that far. And now let's try to back up, and... Yeah, I need to eat some food, actually. Let's back up and eat some food, and there's still a spawner back here I haven't broken. Yeah, let's try to be more careful than I have been in the past. Because you can get overwhelmed very quickly in this area, especially with just a little bit of lag. It actually hasn't been bad. There's only like 8 people online right now or something. And the lag is actually, it's not been bad. I should give it credit where credit is due. Let's eat another piece of food. Alright, that heals up very quickly. Ooh, that guy had some boots. I wonder if these guys will ever drop any of their armor. And I remember one of the crazy warrior skills I could get involved something that would like knock off pieces of armor that the enemies were wearing, which is pretty interesting. Alright, let's kill skeleton at range. And inventory is getting somewhat full, so let's also dump out things I don't need. I'm not using the stupid map. I don't need a spider eye. This Curse of Binding shirt is pretty much just about gone. Rest of the stuff, I guess I can item repair. The stone axe. And that is also just about dead. So we can go ahead and let it go. Okay, so let's break a spawner. And Did I finish getting all the loot that was over here? No, because there's a chest that I never actually went into. And, still another bad guy. Where did you spawn from? Or have you just been sitting there for a while? Right. Even blocking with a shield, I still get the potion effect from the arrows. Just in case there's a spawner that I haven't found, but maybe he's just been sitting there for a while. I do want the arrows he was dropping, because I don't have many arrows. And what kind of loot do we have over here? Some good stuff. Let's just try to cram it all into my inventory. If I don't pick up the box, that's fine. And let's also go ahead and item repair. A shield like that. Don't care that I'm losing the battery kind of thing. Mushroom. I don't know that I've had a mushroom before, and that might be a valuable thing in the long run. I don't really know. I don't need coarse dirt. And, oh, boots. Hello. Curse of Binding. That's okay. I will take them. They are good boots. And I don't really need the chest. And I don't need a wooden sword. Okay. Let's keep moving. And at this point, I feel a little bit comfortable switching back to just the bread. Let's pick up some more loot from the skeletons. I guess this could be the mine. It kind of goes down. It's got cobwebs. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like the mine to me. Okay. Great. Got him. Break that. I heard a witch. I see all the gravel that's around, but it doesn't seem like there's been gravel falling traps anywhere. And that also seems like the type of thing that, especially on a multiplayer server, like, once it's been triggered once by one person, then... Well, I guess once an area had been lit up by one person, then it wouldn't be as fun to replay until the whole area had reset, so maybe I take back what I was about to say there. Okay, there's a couple of ghost skeletons fighting with each other over there. Let's eat more food. And I'd really like to get... I guess I'm spawning more bad guys down below. Is there a good way to go down below other than that one? I think no. I wonder if the objective is going to be over there and this kind of circles around. There's a lot of skeletons over there. I don't think I can do this. I guess I'll give it a shot. But let's really be ready to run if things start going south. Alright, witch, you are going to have to go. So let's try to take you out. Okay, took out the witch. She did drop some more foods. That's great. Okay, I'm stuck in here. Crap. Okay, let's run. Run, 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 run. Yeah, one cobweb and it's all over. Yikes. Okay, food and health are back up. Let's try that again. There's a skeleton right here, who I can see better now. Hey, buddy. Ah, he's stuck in the web. I thought I was going to knock him off into the hole. And a spider has just surprised me. So let's deal with him. Food. Food. Alright, so... Yeah, this still isn't going exactly where I expected. Okay, where are you shooting from? Over there. And there's a couple more creepers, but they seem to be stuck in webs. Let's take this very carefully. Let's back off. Let's eat some food. I know I'm spawning monsters below me. Oh gosh, this weakness guy again. Go away. Okay. Yep, too many guys. Let's see. That's still not a way to walk down, so it must kind of circle around, I imagine. Or maybe, are we supposed to just like jump down or dig down or something? I guess there's still a way to further go that way, and so maybe it's going to circle back around down there. Let's imagine that that's the case for a moment. Okay, block. Block. Let's attack. Oops, hey. That'll work. Alright, that's fine. We're fine. Let's go ahead and cover this up, because I can see myself backing up into that pretty easily. Alright, and we added light there, but we have too many skeletons surprising us from below. And I'm just spawning more of them. Ah, cut it out, guy. Alright, just missed him. Okay, Haunted Mine is respawning in 2 minutes. Haunted Mine, it is the name of a mine. Was the other one called something mine? Probably. 2 minutes is not going to be enough for me to finish this area. Is there any loot chest that I might be able to get before the 2 minutes are up? The only loot chest I think I've seen so far was the one over there. Are there any other loot chests that are kind of quote-unquote within reach? I can't really see them. Alright, but this is a mine, so this might actually be the goal location where I'm trying to get to. But if it's going to respawn in 2 minutes... Yeah, my inventory is starting to fill up with a bit of crap. I think I need to go home and regroup. Make sure I have things like pants on, etc., before I come back here. Okay, but that is a mine, and so perhaps that is the place to go. And I think I kind of know how to get there now. I'm going to stop there for today. I'm not sure if the haunted mine was the location that I was supposed to be going for, and so I'm going to try to find out offline if I'm even in the right spot. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.